Hello, my name is Peggy Sue Clay, and I own the Classic Nickelodeon fan blog on Blogspot. For those of you who have never heard of me or my blog, I invite you to come check us out. My blog covers Nickelodeon from about 1979 to around the end of the 1980s. That's when I grew up watching Nickelodeon. Some of my favorite shows on Nickelodeon back then were The Adventures of Black Beauty. Wonderful, beautiful show. It's on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet. One of the reasons I like it so much, as a kid it was just a fun show to watch, but watching it as an adult, I see that there were so many wonderful teaching moments in that show. There were so many wonderful lessons that we were being taught that we didn't even realize. Dr. Gordon's children always respected their elders. They always told the truth. He taught them to be kind to animals, and if there's a neighbor or a friend in trouble, go and help them. Don't be afraid to get involved. Another one of my favorite shows was The Tomorrow People. It had pretty much all the same values that Black Beauty did, but with aliens. Come on, how cool is that? If you're unfamiliar with any of these shows, well, let me put it like this. I grew up watching Nickelodeon during their first 10 years on the air. I am a first-generation Nickelodeoner, and most people call that time the green vegetable years. And it really saddens me that that has come. They almost say it like a term that should cause shame for Nickelodeon. I really don't understand why that is. That was the first decade that they were on the air was such a wonderful time. The programs were of quality. They had value. They taught us to. They gave us so many wonderful life lessons. All the things I told you about Black Beauty. Kids' Rights taught us how to use our imaginations and how to spell correctly. Pinwheel was the same way. Pinwheel taught us how to use our imaginations, how to get along with our neighbors and our friends and those around us. Wonderful quality programs, and there was some fun too. It wasn't all green vegetables. We're the decade that came up with You Can't Do That on Television, and to this day Nickelodeon still uses their green slime. That came from the 1980s. That came from my time. I would like to propose something to you. If Nickelodeon's first decade was known as the green vegetable years, then Nickelodeon today is pure raw sugar. Now, my cable company no longer carries Nickelodeon, and I'm okay with that. But the last time I saw any of those programs, that's what they were. They were pure raw sugar. Now, for those of you who have children in your lives, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, so forth, let me ask you something. As a human child, would you give your children pure raw sugar every single day of their life and expect them to grow up healthy and strong and normal with a developed mind, with a developed brain? Or would you want them to have a well-balanced meal? Would you want to give them green vegetables and a little bit of dessert? Or would you rather feed them that pure raw sugar? Because that is the difference between Nickelodeon's green vegetable years and what they are today. I ask you to think about that. If you haven't watched any of those shows, I have a list of programs on my blog. Go and check out some of those shows on YouTube. Many of them are on YouTube, full seasons. Go and check them out. I think you would not only love them, I think your children would love them as well. Thank you for the time, guys. Okay, I think I'm done at 4 minutes. Guys, I'm sorry that was so long. I don't know how to end this, but thank you for your time. Thank you for stopping by. Everyone who's stopped by to visit my blog and left comments and is faithful to follow me, I thank you so much. And happy 40 years, Nickelodeon. It was truly wonderful. Thank you for being such a wonderful part of my life growing up. And I hope you'll get back to that again one day. Thank you.